great week 2 of college football is in the books. Therefore, it's time for the top 25 that actually make sense. Our reminder is that this is not a talent evaluation. It doesn't matter how talented a team is or what my preseason perception of this team was. It does not matter what I predict this team to eventually do. This is not a prediction. This is not a talent evaluation. It's an evaluation and assessment of the 2 games that have been played. Just simply the performance on the field, the scores, the results, the performance. All right. The evaluation of those games changes week to week as well because we receive more and more data and information as more games are played. Therefore, even previous games are reevaluated. I will give you one example. Kansas State beat Stanford 24-7 in week 1. We had to give that a certain evaluation. Yes, there had to be assumptions made because they had not played any other games. Then Stanford went out to the Coliseum and beat USC on the road this past weekend by 3 scores. Therefore, the Kansas State win over Stanford gets reevaluated, and the value of that win increases. Each game, each result is reevaluated each week. All right. So first our honorable mention, then we will get to the top 25 that actually makes sense. Also keep in mind that I do make predictions. This is not a prediction. This is not a prediction, even though many people believe it's a prediction and make comments about predictions. Also make talent evaluations. This is not a talent evaluation. I could think that a particular team is marginally talented, but if they go out there and win the games and they're impressive, then they will be highly ranked. But I do make predictions on Patreon. Please join us there. Search MarkRogersTV or just grab the link in the description section below. I went 17-7 against the spread this past weekend, so it's worth the 17 cents per day. Plus, you get predictions from 20 media members in addition to my predictions. 17-7 against the spread this past weekend. Please join us there on Patreon. All right. Plus other bonuses and benefits if you join our Voice of College Football community on Patreon. Please like the video, share these videos out on social media, and subscribe. Even if you don't agree with me, if you love college football, best discussion, debate, and analysis, that's our aim, that's our goal, that's our mission every day. I considered Auburn, Purdue, Oklahoma, Cincinnati, Virginia, Arizona State, and South Carolina, and really others. Any team that was not 0-2 got some kind of look or consideration. I went through the schedules and results of every team in America, all 130. Here's the top 25 that actually makes sense. Number 25 is Rutgers after coming off a win over Syracuse. Wisconsin now 1-1 at number 24. 23 is Pitt. They beat Tennessee on the road by a touchdown. Clemson is at number 22 after a scrimmage game against South Carolina State. Number 21 is Ohio State, losing to Oregon at home by a touchdown. At number 20 is Notre Dame. Their first week win against Florida State needed to be reevaluated after the Seminoles lost to Jacksonville State. Notre Dame barely got by Ball State. Touchdown with a minute left to play to win that game. Notre Dame's at number 20. Texas A&M loses quarterback Haynes King. That does not factor into my evaluation. The result is that they barely beat Colorado on the road 10-7. Texas A&M's number 19. Mississippi State with an impressive win against NC State. They are now number 18. Florida number 17 with wins over FIU and FAU. And I think they've got a bit of a tougher test, I believe, coming up in week 3. UCF's at number 16. Kansas State, the aforementioned Wildcats at number 15 at 2-0. Ole Miss at number 14. The number 13 team in the country defeated Howard 62-0. Maryland's at number 13. Number 12 is Michigan. Number 11, Michigan State. And here's the top 10. At number 10 is Kentucky. Number 9, Virginia Tech. BYU's at number 8 this week after defeating Utah in impressive fashion. Speaking of impressive, how about the Hogs of Arkansas at number 7 in the country? Blasted Texas. UCLA, number 6, took the week off after 2 wins over Hawaii and LSU. At number 5, we've got Penn State. Number 4 is Georgia. At number 3, we've got Alabama. Number 2 is Oregon after blasting Ohio State in Columbus by a touchdown. An impressive showing by the Ducks. They are now 2-0. And the number 1 team in the country with the most impressive wins through 2 weeks, the Iowa Hawkeyes. That's our top 25 that actually makes sense. Leave those comments below. We will respond right here at the Voice of College Football.